guys, and welcome to Mark's Boatworks. So today we've got the Maiden of my rigger, and I've called it the water splitter, H2O splitter. So I'll give you a little bit of a walkthrough of this build. I actually got it off another second-hand buy off Facebook Marketplace, and the boat itself came originally with an outboard on it, so it's a standard kit, and the person I bought it off just had it transimal adjusted, so there's a little bit of work done on the back, so I've just put it back into a standard flat transom and put all the fittings on the back. And yeah, I'll put some photos up now of what the boat was when I actually first got it, and you'll see there that the boat had this little outboard on, which I'm going to put onto another build, and the all the gear that was in it I've taken out and just fitted it with standard, so I'll go through in a moment and show you the new build. Okay guys, I'll give you a bit of a walkthrough of this build from the back to the front. Hopefully that wind noise isn't interfering. There's a little bit of a breeze today. So to start off with, we've got a 75mm rudder on. It's just a single pickup, which feeds the motor, and have a just to start with a 38mm 1.4 prop, standard strut, and just got an additional blast pickup there which runs the ESC. So just open up the back hatch here. It's all fairly stock standard, just got a standard Bolzer micro mini servo, the in-between size, SR 215 receiver, so it pairs up to my DX Rugged, and I'm running a 4mm shaft in there. So it's probably a little bit hard to see, but basically what I've done is I built a motor mount out of some aluminium, and I've actually got the bracket or the plate of the motor mount sandwiched with two small vertical plates on the other side onto the bulkhead, so it sort of gives me a little bit of room to move. I've had to cut holes in the top just to run the cooling, and yeah, I've made this stealth sort of cowling to house the water jacket. So it's pretty much, the setup is very much based on the ironclad build. So we're talking about a 2968 rocket motor and running a 90 amp fly colour ESC, and most of the rest of the parts on this build are RCBoatbitz. So what you see here, the water cooling jacket, and thankfully I managed to have a centre mounted drive, so it did give me room to get a proper water jacket in, but as I said, it's very tight. So you can see by the time I have the cowling on, yeah, it just fits, so just nice and snug. So and then there's plenty of room up front for running a I've got some 220 2200 milliamp 3S Z packs, 120C, sorry. So they fit up there quite nicely, so I'll show you how it all fits in a minute. So yeah, hoping that it will run okay. I adapted on the side, the kit came with just a very plain little 1/8 ply. It's almost like a skeg actually. So I took that off and made this aluminium, I suppose, holder to mount the turn fin. And I've got a few little adjustments on here, so I'm just going to try it about here. Centre of gravity is just basically just behind the back of the fin, so if I need to bring the fin back a little bit I can. I've got another mounting hole here, so I can actually just bring the whole thing back a fair bit, but certainly I can drill more holes and fit it if that doesn't seem to work. But hopefully the depth and everything should work okay, but I guess we'll find out. Got my angle set so the bottom of the skis parallel to the bottom of the gig, so hopefully that won't lift or cause that sponson to hop or whatever, but I suppose we will find out. So let's throw a battery in it, tape it up, and see what happens. Yeah, okay guys, so as I said, I've got the this 220 or 2200 milliamp Z pack, 120C 3S, and as you can see, it's a tight fit, but it does just go in there. So it pops in there. Should probably get a little bit of foam just to pack that in. Might just work something out there. So yeah. Which what I might do is I'll tape the back up first, get it all ready, and then I'll come back and just double check, make sure everything's going good. Okay, so here we go. We'll give her a splash, see what happens. It gets up nicely. Just check water cooling. I've got some stickers on the side, say the M and the E, if you're wondering what that was, just for motor and ESC, just so I can sort of see what's happening, but it's a bit hard to tell. Oh yeah, motor's alright. I think the ESC is good. It's just about a quarter throttle. She hooks well. Not hopping at all. It's half throttle. Oh, it's incredible. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to bring it in and check temps, just being a maiden. Don't want to get carried away and cook anything, so I'll just bring her in and check how things are looking. Okay, let's peel this back and without upsetting that tape too much. Hopefully get our lid off. Oh yeah. Okay, I've got a little bit of water on the boat. Don't know where that's coming from. Put this into Fahrenheit for everybody. So wires 103, ESC's 83, battery's 84, motor's 89. So yeah, everything's nice and cool, that's good. So just got a little bit of water in, so I'm not sure where that's coming from. Bit of a concern, so I might just open up the back and drain it out before we send her off again. So I'll come back to you when we're ready to go again. Okay, so here we go, run number 2. All the temps, yep, all look good. So a little bit of water in the boat, but to be expected. But all in all, yeah, running really nicely, so very happy with it. It's a nice, quiet, running little boat actually, so. About 3/4 throttle. Gee. Tell you what, she's hooking on those turns. Full throttle. Whoa. Yeah. That was honking. Might bring it and change the battery and throw a GPS in it and see what sort of speeds we're doing, but that is just very smooth. Very happy with that. Right team, run 3. Let's just see, we might give it a few herbs this time now and see how she handles things. So down that fast. I think that fin's actually almost lifting the sponson out of the water. She's hooking. Whoa, lost her there, lost her tracking. That was full throttle. Okay, I might bring her in. We'll see if we can get a GPS in here and see what sort of speeds we're doing on a turn. Oh, there's the battery. Okay. That was a good run. Okay, let's see how we go. The case is feeling a little bit warm, so I think we might have given it a bit of a run there. Yeah, still a bit of water in there too, hey? Okay, let's check temps then. Yeah, I think certainly the ESC's 109, 112. Okay, well, so this isn't my normal GPS, but we'll put it in anyway. Just see if we can get a reading at least anyway. Speed, max speed, okay. Okay guys, so yeah, I did manage to get that, have a GPS in there. It was a bit of a squash, but thankfully had a bit of room in the cabin up here to get the plug for the battery connected sitting up in there. So GPS is sitting on the ESC, so I won't give it too much of a run because she's not just getting hot. ESC is actually running quite well, so okay, put her in the water for run 4 and give her some herbs and just see what sort of speeds we get. The water's actually calmed quite nicely down now for this run, so run number 4 with a GPS. So I haven't changed anything on the parameters, so I kept the same prop. Basically the strut is running level 2, so best way to start things off, but tell you what, not disappointed at all though with the way she's running. So skipped out. Okay, call it there. It's about full trigger on a couple of those runs. That was just flat out. So let's pull her in, see what speeds we got, check the temps, and we'll call it a day, I think. Okay, let's see. So I noticed this is not really an official speed test, but we'll see what we got. 58 kilometres an hour there. So yeah, that's not too bad. Cool. Okay guys, well thanks for coming out today and watching the maiden of the water splitter. Went really well, very happy with it. Certainly I was worried it might be doing some hops or skips with that rudder on, but no, it seemed to be performing really well, buried quite well, and actually got to the point where the turn fin was actually causing lift, bringing that sponson out of the water, and all of a sudden she'd just give way and start to spin out, so I was going that fast. So I don't think I could ask for any more out of it, so very happy. So anyway, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you on the next one.